Had a decent rainfall in Austin in more than a month. It was the 15th of May. We had 88 hundredths that day and haven't seen anything near that since. In fact, for all of June, take a look. Camp Mabry's rainfall total is 6 measly hundredths of an inch. June is almost as wet as May, which is our wettest month of the year. We should get about 4.5 inches in a typical June. It does not look like that will happen. Well, that is unless one computer model happens to be right, which puts a tropical storm basically over Austin here in about a week. Let's hope that actually takes place and that we don't get overwhelmed by rain. But tropical system moving up our direction right now would be very, very good for us. It could generate a lot of runoff to bring Lake Buchanan back to normal, could generate a lot of runoff to bring Lake Travis back to normal, and right now it's 30 feet below its average elevation. That, by the way, that's not a sure thing. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Far from it, actually. Looking at right now, partly to mostly cloudy sky in downtown Austin. It's 91 degrees. Not bad. A year ago at this hour is 101 or somewhere thereabouts. 93 up in Georgetown, 93 in Bastrop. The rain that we have seen out in the hill country, which, by the way, there has been rain this month in the hill country. Some of you have done quite well. There's been rain to the east, but we've just been in a little bubble here around Austin, the metro area, and haven't seen much. You're a little cooler out there in the hill country because your ground is a little more moist. 91 in Austin, mostly cloudy. 94 out at the airport with mostly cloudy skies. Winds are under 10 miles per hour. Sunset is at 8:36 tonight. The pollen count was high today, 2,944. Around Texas, this is not bad for the first full day of summer at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Temperatures mainly in the low and mid 90s. Could be much worse. Two systems on the map. Stationary front to the north, not going to do us any good. The upper low that's brought us some rain the last couple of days is being squashed now down south as a ridge of high pressure is building into central Texas. It will only continue to strengthen over our area, resulting in hotter and hotter weather. In fact, we're calling it a heat wave beginning this weekend and continuing through much of next week, depending on that tropical system, and then maybe into week 2 also. This is our new outlook to the 5th of July. Hotter than normal weather over most of the country, all of Texas, and drier than normal weather here in our area too during that same time frame. Chris actually briefly became a hurricane today. Still has 70-mile-per-hour winds, but way up here in the North Atlantic. Incidentally, there's only been one hurricane. It was way back in 1893 that formed this far north in the month of June. Pretty interesting, but Chris will lose tropical characteristics here within a day. Back here in the Gulf of Mexico, especially over the Yucatan, National Hurricane Center is monitoring this area of low pressure, and they're giving it a 50% chance of development in the next 48 hours. This could be our next tropical depression or tropical storm. And this is the one that one computer model, in fact, 2 of them bring it to Texas at least. One computer model puts the low over Austin 1 week from today. That would be nice, but I got to tell you, a couple of the computer models also curve it to the east and take it across Florida. So we have absolutely no idea what's going to happen with that thing yet. We just have to keep our fingers crossed and hope it does come up here this direction. Here are our lows tonight, low and mid 70s, highs tomorrow. It's going to be hot. We're talking about mid-90s. Then this weekend, you're going to see some 100-degree heat. Tonight, low clouds after midnight, 73. Tomorrow, mostly sunny. We're going to be back up about 98 tomorrow, 99 on Saturday. And then we're going to take it to 100 degrees again on Sunday. And then look at this. Next week, even hotter weather. Yes, we're going to call it a heat wave. And we can hope that tropical system breaks it for us toward the end of next week. But that is not a sure thing yet.